I'm Fuddled Fox FM and this is Bitesized FM, Football Manager in under 10 minutes. So I'll start with some really positive news on Sin and Kurt. It's been absolutely amazing for us this season so far. 11 assists in the league, an average rating of 7.12. So really creative for us. I've actually managed to secure him on loan for next season as well. We are having to pay some money towards him now. We're paying most of his wages and we're having to pay a monthly fee to make up for what we couldn't afford to pay in his wages. The total cost of loan is going to come in at about 700 grand, but to be honest, I'm happy to pay that. He's well worth it. I mean, I don't think we get a player of his quality for 700 grand, to be honest, if I went out to try and buy one. That does take him to the end of his contract at Hertha Berlin as well, so I'm kind of hoping at the end of next season we can probably get him in on a Bosman. We had a dummy run of the cup final where we beat St Gallen 3-1, then beat Luzerne 2-1 as well, then had two losses to Lausanne Sports 2-0 and Young Boys 1-0, 0-0 draw with Lugano. That dropped us out of the European places, but we've picked up again now, beating FC Sion 1-0 and we beat FC Fun 3-2. That keeps us fourth in the league with 2 points clear of Lausanne Sports. We're into the final quarter of the season now. There's 8 games remaining, so we've got a decent chance of maybe getting that European football, plus the cup final still to come. Rafael Duhamel is our top scorer now with 10 goals. Been getting in the goals a lot since he came back from injury, so I'm really pleased with that. Tim Hubach is still our highest average rating with a 7.21. And as I mentioned earlier, Sin and Kurt, it's 11 assists in the league and 1 assist in the cups. Today's all about revenge as we take on local rivals Grasshopper Zurich. We've played them 3 times already this season, lost all 3 games. They're second from bottom in the league. They've had a really poor season. The only time they seem to turn it on is when they take us on in the Zurich derby. So the team we're going with today to finally crush these Grasshoppers is Rakowski in goal. Vosser plays right back. GC comes in for Gulan, who's out injured at the moment, but he's nearly back. Hubach as well partners him at the back with Hermoso on the left. Mandragora is the deep line playmaker with Jasula and Ojo as the 2 centre midfielders. Rodriguez and Kurt are the 2 wingers and Duhamel up front. Danger man for Grasshoppers is Gomez on loan from Benfica. Looks a very good player, somebody I'm going to be keeping an eye on in the summer, see if we could maybe keep him in Zurich, but on the right side of Zurich. It's Wagner on the attack for Grasshoppers. We win it back. Mandragora to Jasula, been given lots and lots of time. Ojo looking for Duhamel, flicks it on for Kurt, who's in, still going. Kurt makes it 1-0. Minute on the clock. We take the lead. Really straightforward. Ball over the top by Ojo, flicked on by Duhamel. Kurt uses his pace to get onto it. Really nice finish at a tight angle by Kurt. It's 35 minutes on the clock. The next highlight given away there. Basic picks it up. It's Grasshoppers. Gonzalez to Anderson. Back to Basic. Gonzalez. Here's the danger man Gomez. Being allowed to turn. And get a cross in. Anderson makes it 1-1. We're 1-0 up in the last Zurich derby and we lost 2-1. Here's Gomez, the danger man. Picked him out before the game. Good cross in. He used his pace and Anderson's at the back stick to head home. Looking for Duhamel, but he just gives it away. Anderson, the goal scorer, bringing it forwards. Gonzalez. Gomez. Allowed to turn. Puts out for Wagner. It's a dangerous looking attack right on half time. Gonzalez is pinging around. Anderson puts it wide. So we're going at 1-1. We've only created 1 chance, which was a goal. Grasshoppers have only had a couple of chances as well. Just told them to go out and get revenge on Grasshoppers in this second half. Good tackle there by Mandragora. Jasula playing it around at the back. Vosser. Jasula to Rodriguez. Bringing it forward down the right. Get a cross in. Does for Duhamel. Oh, and he just puts that over the bar. They're making a double substitution in the centre of the park. Boy's coming on for Jasula as the advanced playmaker. And Ben Khalifa's coming on. He's not going to be a box-to-box midfielder actually. He's going to be a central midfielder on attack. Try and get forwards. Here's Rodriguez. Getting in a deep cross. Give a Ben Gleefer. Duamena can get it though. Returning. Goes for the shot. Hits the post. It's cleared off for a corner. Kurt's going to take. Looking for Hubac. Hubac gets it. That's 2-1. And now I just need to remind the players before we see the goal to concentrate. We haven't scored a huge amount of set pieces this season. Really nice corner in though. Near post. Hubac gets there well before the keeper. The keeper's absolutely flapping. We go 2-1 up. Now can we hold on and get this win that we desperately want? GC to Hubac, building from the back again. Khalifa in for Boy. Is it out wide for Kurt? Get past his marker. Coming inside of it. Oh, gives it away. It's Gomez. Quintoles. Anderson. Breaks really on now. Hogel. Cross in. Oh, that's just wide. They're not out of this game yet. Boots it along for Duamena. Doesn't get near it, but Hubac just hoofs it forwards. Kurt nearly makes it a good ball, but doesn't. Hermoso again just clearing it forwards, pretty aimless. Gonzalez, Sigurd Johnson, Vosser clears it away, but it's Gomez. He's turning, he's going for the shot, and he just puts that wide. In fact, no, it was saved by Rakowski. Played in, get it away. Pressure's still on though, is Anderson. Gets it in, Rakowski needs to make that his, and he does. Wagner. Gonna get a cross in. He does, but it's only a Boy. Now we can counter again. It's Kurt. Duamena. Getting bodies forward, here's Kurt. Get a cross in, back stick, Rodriguez is there. Oh, it's hacked away. Kurt though, oh, straight at the keeper. So 4th time of asking this season, we finally get a win in the Zurich derby, 2-1. Kurt and Hubac with the goals. Kurt was man of the match again, proving why I was so desperate to get him in and was willing to pay that money to get him in for next season. So that keeps us 4th in the league. We're now 4 points clear of Busan, 7 games to play. We're a little bit off. We're 9 points off of Basel, so I don't think it's going to be Champions League next season. We're really not ready for Champions League football anyway. Be really happy to get Europa League. That'd be great for next season. Help attract in some better players as well. So the next episode is almost certainly going to be the final episode of the season and the cup final against FC St Gallen. If you've enjoyed this episode, please hit the like button and subscribe if you want to see more.